So don't so much concentrate on the specific symbols. However, for me, for instance, tornadoes, when I dream of tornadoes, they're always problems I'm having. So and I'm never with one tornado, go figure. Like I'm like with 7. So, they used to scare me, but now when I was younger, but now I realize, okay, I dreamt about 7 tornadoes. That means I'm worrying about like 7 different things are going on in my life. The other thing, I always dream about myself being on roads. And I know every time I'm dreaming about myself being on a road, because, and this is what I mean about dream interpretation, is to you guys it's going to mean a specific thing. Once you start figuring it out, it will consistently usually mean the same thing. When I'm on a road, that's my life path, always. Always. When I'm in a house, it's my body, in particular to me. So if I'm having issues in the attic, I'm having issues with intuition or different things that's going on. If I'm having intuitions with plumbing, for me, it's like would-be kidneys or that sort of thing. So in a house. But so there are some similarities, but like I said, it's not going to necessarily be the same for you guys. So as you start dream interpreting, going, what did that mean? And that's how I figured this stuff out. Well, what did it mean that I was dreaming about me being lost on this road? And it meant that I knew I was supposed to be going somewhere, but I didn't know how to get there. And so what I would do in that instance is I'd go, okay, I obviously feel spiritually like I'm not finding my way. So the next night I'd go to bed, I'd say, okay, I need help finding my way. Show me the path, show me a road, show me a map, show me a direction, whatever you may be. So, for instance, one of my latest things is I'm always developing spiritually. Like, I swear to God, I feel like I'm getting my spiritual PhD right now. Like, it's crazy. So when I am dreaming, I'm always getting more spiritual information. And I'm shown as classrooms and schools when I'm doing this, because I am in actual classrooms and schools. So one of the last times I was doing some spiritual training during a dream state or level 4, I asked, because I knew I was in a school, I'm like, well, what am I learning now, for crying out loud? Like, aren't I good? When do I get my doctorate degree? Anyway, so someone handed me a class schedule. And it actually had the next subject that I was to be studying. And see, but that's how I have gotten to where I can control my level 4s, is because I knew what the classroom meant, I knew what the school meant. It meant you're going to do more learning to teach more people. Okay, now, so I asked, well, then what's my next subject? Here you go. And I read it. When I came back to my level 1, I was like, okay, it was in the classroom. Oh, okay. Well, now it makes sense because it just came right down to me. Do you see what I mean? So if you get to where, let's just say I was in school and I was like, well, I don't even know why I'm here. Again, I would be like, okay, I'm obviously supposed to learn something. Don't know what. So next time when I go to bed, or it doesn't have to be in bed. You can say during waking time, give me a sign, give me a signal, do it during dream state, do it during a commercial, I don't care. But make me aware of what it is I'm supposed to be learning and developing, and it will come.
So when you say to write your dreams down, you shouldn't just write it down, you should write it down and write what
it means to you. That's very, exactly, and you can. When I started, I like to write the details of everything, and then what it means to me, because when you're learning, then you can later match the details to what that meant. Do you see what I mean? Like the road meant your life path, the tornadoes meant worry, the house meant your physical body. So do both, but you have to do it right away, because as you jump in the shower and whatever, you lose, as you're learning, you lose the internal knowing right away of what it was that the dream meant, and that's when you have to catch it.
What happens when you have like multiple dreams and you remember multiple dreams at all?
You're going to be typing really fast.
Not connected.
You're going to be like, God, I have to put this down before I forget. Hurry.
Is there a thing that would have all these different dreams?
Oh, you would not. You wouldn't believe the stuff that goes on during my nighttime. And you can have them all at one time, too. So you can have, it's the other realities. You can have levels going on at one time, overlapping each other, that are very separate from each other. What I would do if you're afraid of forgetting, I don't think you will forget, by the way, but what I would do is take the ones that you feel were the most poignant and are important, and do those first. Because what's going to happen is you'll get to a point where you're not writing anything down. You'll do what I do. You'll get up and you go, okay, what did that mean? What did I learn? What do I need to know? What do I need to know for my day, my journey, whatever? And you'll just get it. You'll retain them. All right, good to go. Get up, get in the shower. You won't have to spend the time doing the writing and all that. Okay? Does that make sense? Okay.